Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you know that Mary Cosby and her Faith Temple Pentecostal Church have been a major source of mystery and controversy. Well, get ready, because TLC is about to pull back the curtain in a huge way with a new, 3-part docuseries called The Cult of the Real Housewife. And from the looks of it, this is going to be absolutely explosive. The series is set to premiere on Thursday, January 1st, from 8 to 11 p.m. PT on TLC. For all you streamers out there, don't worry, all 3 episodes will be available the next day on HBO Max and Discovery+. This isn't just a surface-level recap of the drama we've seen on TV. This docuseries is promising a deep, investigative dive into the claims of spiritual and financial misconduct that have surrounded Mary Cosby and her husband, Robert Cosby Sr., for years. The story starts from the very beginning with Mary's grandmother, the beloved Rosemary Mama Cosby, who founded the church. We'll explore her passing and the incredibly controversial transfer of leadership that followed, which included Rosemary's will stipulating that her husband, Robert Sr., marry her granddaughter, Mary. This event alone pushed Faith Temple into a whole new, highly scrutinized era, and the docuseries is going to unpack all of it. What makes this sound so compelling is that we're going to hear directly from people who were on the inside. For the first time, ex-congregants are speaking out, including the Enoch family, who were apparently long-standing pillars of the church. They're sharing deeply personal and disturbing accounts of their experiences. And it's not just former members, we're even going to hear from Mary's own family, like her sister, Denise Jefferson Odinaka, and her cousin, Dan Cosby, along with his wife, Kim. Their perspectives could provide an unparalleled look into the inner workings of the church and the family dynamics at play. To add even more weight to the investigation, the series features investigative journalists and bloggers who have been tracking this story from the start. They'll be joined by a leading cult expert who can break down the playbook of mind control, tactics often used in these types of groups to enforce loyalty. This is going to give us the context to understand the psychological aspects behind the allegations. One of the most powerful elements teased is the use of never-before-heard recordings of controversial sermons delivered by both Mary and Robert Cosby Sr., paired with extensive archival footage from the early days of Faith Temple. This is going to be a journey back in time, showing us how the church evolved and how its leaders have operated. The big question the series aims to answer is, how have Mary and Robert Cosby Sr. managed to avoid accountability for so long? TLC is really leaning into this kind of investigative storytelling. You might remember their series Hillsong, a megachurch exposed, which did a similar deep dive into another high-profile religious institution. The Cult of the Real Housewife seems to be following in those footsteps, promising a serious, deeply reported look into the complex intersection of power, faith, and the people who get caught in the middle. This docuseries looks like it's going to be more than just reality TV drama. It's a full-blown investigation into some very serious allegations that have been swirling for years. I, for one, cannot wait to see what they've uncovered. Mark your calendars for Thursday, January 1st on TLC. Or catch it streaming the next day on HBO Max and Discovery+. What are your thoughts? Are you going to be watching? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next video.